Alright guys, this is my build on my Taurus G32C is what I'm calling it. It's a G2C slide on a first generation G3 frame. A little bit of extras done to it. Got some range footage on it, compared it to yeah. Anyways, I compared it to this configuration versus its stock configuration, which I do have some Lakeline sights that are aluminum, metal, whatever. These are just green dot and then fiber optic. I blew out the fiber optic though, but still worked, man. But yeah, no, it's the factory barrel, factory recoil rod, factory everything in the upper. And then I also ran the factory upper with the Lakeline barrel with a Killer Innovation compensator for a P10C that I've kind of modified to fit it. I'm going to continue modifying it to make it fit inside the frame. And I'm going to make it part of this build where it looks like it's, you know, integrated right on this barrel. And then we're going to port this barrel and I'm going to finish cutting that out. So we're going to make a really insane build out of all this. But this actually ran really well. From the footage, I can't really tell as far as the feel, but it feels like this was way more compensated. You know, it just felt good. So definitely like the choicing here. But just explaining the build, the Surefire light is a knockoff. I can't get it to stay on. At first it was staying on, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna stay on. I got it for holster compatibility. I got some cheap Temu holsters that snap onto the light. So then it's like, I got like a pro rig set up for under 30 bucks. But anyways, I'm probably just gonna JB weld it onto the frame, to be honest, because I like the weight. I like the way it does with the grip, and I like having a little bit of a standoff to kind of hit something with that won't send my gun out of battery. So, you know, I'd rather have a laser. I'd rather have a frame mounted comp. Probably gonna run a plate and do an optic on it and just go straight optic. Thinking about Zuli or Gideon, g2c or whatever. I don't know. If I get a free optic, I would run that. I was gonna do the rail mounted sight that you can see through that has the ADE, you know, rail mounted optic or whatever. It's just that to see through and see your front optic, it's such a small window. It's like you can't see what you're aiming at anyways. And to slow down to pinpoint that T junk, it's just stupid. The function is like, just run a flat plate and don't worry about it. Because if you could even line that up, it would take it's just stupid. It's not open. If it was a way to mount it where it was open and you could see through it, like one of those ghost rings or something, or, you know, if you just, where the back was more open and then it did mount, and you made a tunnel, and even if you ran one of those little Me Pro bullseyes, that would be dope. Actually, I want to put one of those on this Joker and get it to where it can code witness on the freaking red dot cheap bass plate, and then run like a large window. And we'll be good to go with my Warthog prototype build. Hopefully Stoker will pick up and we can start talking about making some guns. But yeah, Taurus first. Alright, works.